Hey guys, guess who's back? My name is Marina, known as 360 of Life on Instagram. I will be doing this easy brown smoky eyes, so please keep on watching. Okay, so I'm gonna start off moisturizing my face with the Elcie dry oil. This dry oil, a lot of them get confused with if you're oily, they think you're going to be oily again. It actually controls your oils. And if you are dry, it hydrates you. I'm very dry, normal to dry. But I just do one drop here, here, and here. That's all you need because all you need is your fingers to massage and get into your pores. Next, I'm going to be using the primer, Pro Radiance Primer. My fingers and then my T-zone first. The only annoying thing when you get your eyebrows done is like, because I love slobbering my face with it, and I can't do that. And it feels good when I do that. Next, I will be using the Warm Ivory in Elcie. All I have to do is drop it right there. 3 pumps. And then I'm going to go in with my giant sponge. Just go all over my face first, and then apply where I need to. And then when you want to go into the corners, all you got to do is squeeze it. And go in there. You can layer it if you want to, but usually I don't. Just use whatever I have on my palette. If you want to layer it, let it dry for like a few seconds and then go in again for a full coverage. You always want to go down your neck to match your chest, not your neck. Because the sun hits here, which I'm so red right now, don't mind it. Next, I'm going to be using my favorite, the Age Rewind Maybelline in Neutralizer. Contour at the same time. I don't like contouring too dark, so then I go in with this. And any concealer you use and you feel like it's thick and you need to water it down, I would even spray the Hydra Spray by Elcie right onto the sponge and work it through. Next, for contouring, I'm going to be using the color Almond. I love using the foundations as contour is because it's easier for you to blend into your skin. Pointy part, just this right here. A little bit in the forehead. And tip of my nose. I don't like doing the sides. If I do the sides, I feel like it's not going to work out and I'm going to get pissed off. So, just use the side of the sponge. It blends in so well. For setting under my eyes, I'm going to be using by MAC. It's the Mineralized Skin Finish. I don't like it too light, so I'm going in with medium. Anything like this will do. Tap. You want to set in under your eyes if you're not going to be doing anything else under your eyes. I'm going to prime my eyes with the Benefit in light medium. Just put a little bit and work in with my fingers. I love using instead of a brush with my fingers. It blends better. You don't have lines when you apply the shadow. Okay, here we go. So now for the eyeshadow palette, I'm going to be using the Minimalist, the Morphe M504. I'm going to be starting with Blank Start. I'm trying not to apply it there because I'm going to do a smoky eye, brown smoky, so I'm just doing it in the socket and under my eyebrows. Next, I'm going to be using the color, tone up the color right here. And I'm going to be using the Morphe M575. Right in the socket, and while I'm putting it, I'm blending it. So you want to make it fast, so just blend it in there. Even when my kids are talking to me, I swear, I just blend like, hey, yeah, what's going on? You don't even need the mirror. And while I'm blending, I'm just brushing it off. Whatever is left on the brush. Next stop, I'm going to use the same brush and probably go in with this color right here actually. If you're doing a smoky eye, it's very important to use any transition color that kind of blends because you don't want to see lines. I hate seeing lines, so the more blending, the better. Just try to stay above. Just try to stay below, not above, because when you do above, it's going to be a whole lot of mess, and that's when you think you're doing a Halloween makeup. I'm going to use actually the Smith 253. Anything pointy, anything flat will do. With that same color, we're going right underneath. Okay, I just realized with this brush, you're not really blending it. It's kind of poking you, and I feel like I'm getting watery more. So, not for that. I'm going to be using just a pencil brush. It's more softer. There we go. And then I'll just go in back with the same brush. Look up and just blend out. Keep cleaning your brush and keep blending. Is the secret to blend without adding any color to it. Because whatever you're blending, you're already putting the color back on the brush anyways. So what I usually do, a lot of people, well, I always do it too. When you're doing a smoky, put a liquid on top, underneath. So what I do, I use a primer. I put some right on my hand. Very little. And I just go right here and I just pat it right there. Very softly. You don't want to do it too much. And while doing it, I'm blending it. So applying, I keep blending with my other finger. Because it gets sticky and the powder gets on it. I'll be using the Smith 253. And in depth, the color is right here. I'm going to do a brown. Let's dab it right there. While I apply it, I blend it at the same time because I already put the primer where I need to. And you want to be careful right in the corner. You have to go, what I usually do, I can measure right here. See, just goes right in there. And you don't want to go too much in the corner of your eyes. So I'm going to be using the Morphe M514. The warmth, just very little, right on the tip. And then just go back in there and blend. While I blend it, I'm kind of twirling the brush at the same time because it also helps you work with it. Clean your brush off. Tap, tap. My daughter makes fun of me when I say that. That was for her. So I'm going to go in back with the Smith brush. 253. In depth. Right underneath. And then I'll blend it back in with the pencil brush. You always want to tap your brush regardless because that way, in case you get fallouts, it's very little. And then I go back in with my pencil brush. Just blend it away. And then what I do is kind of connect the corners. Same here. That's when I go in back with the M575 by Morphe. I clean the brush off and then I go back under my eyes and I just keep blending off. I don't need to look in the mirror because you already know where your under eye is. Just brush it up. Next, I'm going to be using the NYX NYX brown pencil. I could even use copper. If I go more orange, I love using the color. It's like it's called copper, I think, but this one is brown, so I'm going to do. I already did. Here, I'll do it again. So using this brush again, I'm just gonna take off whatever is left on the brush. Next, I'm going to put a little right where I'm supposed to be highlighting. Yeah, it's by Marc Jacobs. What is this called? Do You? Very little drop. Since I didn't powder my face, I could go in with the liquid using the sponge. I'm using the tip. I believe these liquid highlighters dry up so fast, so you kind of gotta eat to it. Yeah, it's drying up so fast, so I'm going to be using my fingertips. And tip of my nose. When I put the liquid, if I use it on my clients too, when I put the liquid and then I put the powder, translucent, whatever you want to do, the highlight still sees through, so when you put the powder highlighter, it kind of pops it up. I'm going to be going with translucent powder by Laura Mercier. I'm just going to be using this one just underneath my eyes and just swipe away. And then I go in back with my sponge, carve it out. Just carve very little. Next stop, Hello Flawless by Benefit. Okay, this color is Honey. I'm praying it's not too dark. I mean, it kind of looks dark for me, but I'm not going to use too much. Put very little because I hate the powder feeling on my face. As a bronzer, I'm going to be using the shade Medium. Using Dose of Color brush. There goes in with the ugly face. I feel like everyone does this face anyway, so I'm not the only one that does ugly faces. Where the sun hits. I love when my face is tan anyway, so. And then I just squeeze brush and just put the right tip of my nose. There we go. Next highlighter that I came across and was in love with is the Ofra. Which one? But I'm thinking this one because I'm going to put a blush. This is going to be a little bit too much. So I'm probably going to go with this one. I really don't know what the name is. That's the only thing. Sometimes I use fan brushes, but love using brushes like this. And this one is the Morphe M510. Wow. And when I put it up, what I applied and I see it's going on smoothly, I want to keep applying it, and then I'll probably turn into a disco ball. So I kind of try to keep it very little because I have fun with it. Yeah, but I really love this highlighter. Wow. Okay, Mar, stop. But I can't. As for my blush, I found this color. It's by ColourPop. I like to use colors like this. Very little. I'm not a blush fan. Just very little. Hoping it's not even too much either. That's it. And then for underneath, I'm going to be using the MAC again, in medium. The skin finish that I kind of cleaned it off. And this brush, which has no name on it. It looks like Kat Von D, but I'm not promising. I have no idea. Anything flat like this. And make sure it's fluffy. Yeah, I'm so red today. It's not even funny. I'm just so hot with these lights. Okay. Now we continue with the eyes. Roller Lash by Benefits. Ooh. Wow. Can you guys see the difference? I'm obsessed with this mascara. You guys have no idea. When I do a wing or anything that's when I do my eyeliner look or anything wing, the lashes I usually love putting in the corner just to extend that look. But with this look, you kind of want wispy at the same time. So I came across this. It's called Lashy Label 3D lashes. And this, I don't know how to hold it. This is how it kind of looks like. But I did cut like a lot from the ends because my eyes, I don't like when the lashes go in so much. Okay, I'm using House of Lashes lash glue. Okay, this is my first time applying this lashes on. When you apply the lashes, make sure you also press your lashes together. Okay, now that I applied the lashes on, I'm going to go back with the color, let's see, Smoke Out. I'm going to be using the Smoke Out, which is the black right here. Again, you want, after you put the lashes on, you want to apply it right where the line is so you don't see the glue and it looks very natural. Any angle brush right here. I'm going to be putting it right in there first. You can see the difference once you apply. Like that one doesn't have it, this one does. So, and then when you're putting it inner corner, make sure you know if you have an angle brush how to use it, because you want that pointy part to go inwards right here. And when you're working that way, that's when you have control of your brush. Like if you want to put an eyeliner like this, or you want to go in, you turn the brush. Okay, when applying the lashes, the mascara touched right here. So you want to let it dry before cleaning it off, and it comes out very easily, just like that. Because when it's still wet, you're just going to make it worse and smear it all over your face, and then you're going to start crying. I first want to make sure my lashes are stuck together. And I'm using, what was this called? But anything like this. This is really good, actually. I'm not really pressing. I'm just pressing the lashes together, making sure they're attached and I don't have a problem with my eye. Okay, I'm going to go back with a brown pencil. I'm just putting it right in my eye. And then I'm going to go in with mascara. Just on my lashes. Because if you put it on the other lash, it's kind of going to be stuck together and it's going to look like spiders walking all over you. Now we go in with lipstick. I'm not going to use a lip liner. Skip that whole shebang. Especially when your eyes are already too much going on. You want to keep it more neutral, matte, light colors. So I've never used this before, so let's see how it works. Kiss Me by Life Glam. And the color is, I like the name, Single AF. Ooh. You don't even need a lip liner, really. You already wasted half your lifetime on eyes. You don't want to waste your time on your lips. Going to go in with a pencil brush and use a highlighter and put it right in my corner of my eyes. Just opens up my eyes. Finish it off with the hydro spray. I'm just gonna spray my body till I'm so hot. Ta-da! Here's the final look. I hope you guys liked it as much as I do. comment, like, and subscribe. Hope to see you guys next time.